What are these players right now great feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris is out there with Washington. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Miracle Man in at the 1. Now, here's Bain. Here's Jackson. The shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Now, here's Bain. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Bain, no good.
And that's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Maxey off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Now here's Morant. Jackson misses.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
For Memphis, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Morant passes to Bain. Clark trying to get open. Bain with the bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
During Desmond Bain's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bain's three-point numbers in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Washington kicks to Harris. To the middle. Miracle Man, the pass to Embiid. Bounce pass, Washington. 5 on the clock. Here's Harris. It's rebounded by Memphis. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Miracle Man, good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now, here's Bain. Jackson misses.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Harris drives in. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Boy, so smooth and fluid with the rock in his hands. It's clear Harris enjoys making these kinds of moves, and I like watching him, too.
Here's Bain. Williams can't get it to go.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Morant outside. Lobbed up there for Clark. And done by Clark. His role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass him. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, some matchups or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Embiid. Bruce Brown comes in for P.J. Washington. Hart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Jones. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
.125 left to play in the first. Here's Reeves. Trying to get open is Lopez. Here's Aldama. This is his first free throw of the game.
Second personal foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
And he's good on the second. The 76ers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. That one good for 2.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so here is Philadelphia. 4-point game. 51 seconds left in the first. Jones with it. Now guarded by Miracle Man. 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Miracle Man. The 76ers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Off the inbound. And good. A nice layup that time from Miracle Man. Miracle Man's got his second bucket of the night. Memphis with the ball. They trail by 6. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Reeves. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Philadelphia shooting an impressive 60% early. And Hart has it in the corner. Passes it to Melton. To the paint, Miracle Man takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Well, scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter.
15, the 76ers, 21.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Brandon Clark is out there with Jackson. And it's Reeves in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
That was the 2K drive. As that move deserved another look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
The 76ers leading by 6.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Here's Bain after the made shot from Miracle Man. Lock at 6. Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Washington against Jackson. Washington passes to Miracle Man. That one doesn't go. And Memphis the other way now. Got that one up quick. Miracle Man's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Back to Morant. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. Outside, Dane. Back to Morant. From the wing. Here's Reeves. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
The 76ers leading by 10. Harris finds Washington. Outside, Dane. Here's Jackson, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. Clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
The Grizzlies, 44. The 76ers, 33.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Tyrese Maxey out there with Miracle Man. Then there's Washington. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball is going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Maxey.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
For the tie, and that's 2 points on the layup. Miracle Man's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Williams finds Morant. Clark trying to get open. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Williams.
With that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Philadelphia.
And he makes that one. And that's now 18 points for Miracle Man.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Now, here's Bain. He's got 8. Lays it up off the glass. Clark's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Inside. Embiid, no good.
And got to like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Back to Morant. Outside, Payne. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. And there's the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Morant. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Brown is checked in for Philadelphia. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Maxey.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Miracle Man, the pass to Embiid. And he goes right over Tyus Jones and slams it down.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Jackson finds Jones. Morant outside, trying to get open as Lopez. And it's Morant missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Miracle Man gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off the 6.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. 1:41 left to play in the 3rd. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Morant reaches to Lopez. To the left wing. Here's Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with the baseline jumper. The 76ers leading by 5. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the...
Substitution on the court.
Now Morant. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Payne and Williams are your wingmen. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the shot goes in.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing. I love his approach.
Miracle Man, good.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
And here's the fast break. Ahead, jumps up, and slam dunk by Maxey.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And so here's Memphis. 76ers getting the bucket. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. To the inside, Miracle Man. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Now here's Williams. Mark right side. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
That one's off, still out of sync. The 76ers leading by 21. Harris passes to Miracle Man. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 31 points for Miracle Man.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Jackson trying to break free. No good from Clark.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
A nice shot by Embiid.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Miracle Man, good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And that one is good. And that's now 35 points for Miracle Man.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Yep, that one goes. And that's now 19 points for John Morant.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Miracle Man.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now, here's Bain. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Williams. Uncovered. A rebound by Washington. Harris finds Maxey. Here's Miracle Man. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Miracle Man's got 39.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something excited about Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Clark.
Terrific effort on both ends of the court tonight. You guys really dominated the game.
Nate, come on, man. You know I bring that physical attitude every night.